Hey guys, what's up? It's me again. So, after 4 weeks of using the Samsung Galaxy Buds Plus, I've now got a pretty good idea of what I like about these earbuds and what I don't quite like about them. But first, I want to talk about all the very positive things about the Buds Plus which makes me want to grab these earbuds every time I head out. Which is not very often nowadays. I think you know why. First of all, I like them because they are super small and compact. I mean, its case fits so easily into my pocket, and the earbuds too, they offer a very snug and stable fit. I mean, in the last 4 weeks, not once have they fallen out of my ears, and it's pretty comfortable too. There were occasions in which I had to wear the earbuds for the entire day, 8 hours, 9 hours, and they don't even feel like painful after a while, which is awesome. Now, some of you may ask, why Aaron? Why would you wear these earbuds for 8, 9 hours at a go? Don't you have a case? Don't you bring it out with you? Use it, right? But that's the thing. I don't have to. These earbuds on paper, they have a battery life of up to 11 hours within the earbuds themselves. Yes, in realistic terms, you're not gonna get 11 hours of use if you play your music at maximum volume all the time. But whenever I'm using these earbuds outside, this is how I use it. Sometimes I play music, sometimes I don't play music because I just want some passive noise isolation. And sometimes I use them purely for ambient sound pass-through. And when I get home after 8 to 9 hours, these earbuds will have 10% charge left, which is pretty darn impressive. I mean, earbuds have come a long way, but Samsung has really made it a lot easier to not even have to take the case outside, which is awesome. Its passive noise isolation is also pretty good. It may not be as quiet as active noise cancelling earbuds like the Sony WF-1000XM3 or the AirPods Pro, but it does work at blocking out some ambient noise. Its transparency mode, otherwise known as ambient sound pass-through mode, is also pretty good, as in, yes, you do get a little bit of fuzz in the high frequencies whenever you activate transparency mode outside, but you don't get the same torrent of hiss and noise coming in from outside like with other earbuds, which is why I feel that these have got one of the best transparency modes available in a pair of earbuds. Of course, it may not be as transparent as the AirPods Pro's transparency mode. Now, the AirPods Pro, if you want to know what the best transparency mode sounds like, try the AirPods Pro. These have got by far the most transparent ambient sound pass-through mode I have ever experienced, but the Samsung Galaxy Buds Plus comes pretty close to that. How about Bluetooth connectivity? Is it reliable? Yes, these have got a very reliable Bluetooth connectivity to my phone, as in the last 4 weeks, I have not experienced even one major signal drop. The most I have experienced so far is maybe a little bit of signal stuttering, when I'm in the middle of a large group of people with competing wireless devices. And its control scheme, man, I just like how its tap control scheme is so intuitive. And it can be made even more intuitive if you activate that experimental feature whereby if you double tap the side of the earbuds, you can adjust the earbuds volume, that one. So if you activate that, this frees the touchpads up to do other things like ambient sound pass-through, etc, etc. And it's got pretty good phone call quality, as in for the last 4 weeks, I have not had anybody tell me over the phone that they cannot hear my voice because it's too noisy whatsoever. Its noise isolation is definitely there. And finally, its sound quality is pretty good, as in it's very close to the quality of the AirPods Pro. So if you were to switch from using the AirPods Pro one day to the Galaxy Buds Plus, you're not gonna miss much in terms of clarity, detail, impact, and the overall dynamic range of its sound. But just like the AirPods Pro, they don't have a lot of bass. Now, there is a workaround, as in you can go into the Galaxy Buds Plus app on iOS and the Wearables app on Android to switch its sound mode to bass boost mode. That'll give you a little more bass at the expense of a little less clarity of the mid-range, but by and large, I've decided to leave its sound preset at dynamic mode because I feel that dynamic mode simply sounds the best to me, as in you get a little more bite in the upper registers and a little more impact in the lower mids. But if you feel like you need a little more oomph and gravitas in your upper bass frequencies, do leave it at bass boost mode. I think bass boost mode sounds good as well, but in a different way. Now, those are the reasons why the Galaxy Buds Plus has pretty much become one of my main daily drivers. But there are things about the Galaxy Buds Plus which I don't like. For example, its lack of a water resistance rating of IPX4 or IPX5 and above. For the last few days, it has been raining cats and dogs in Singapore. And as much as I want to bring these out because they are so small, compact, yada yada, I don't want to be caught in the rain with this, IPX2, simply not enough for this kind of situation. No multi-point pairing. Now this can be pretty annoying sometimes, like for example, when I'm outside working on my laptop, I would pretty much prefer that my earbuds be connected to my laptop and my phone at the same time, like what I can do with the Jabra Elite 75Ts, because when a phone call comes in, without multi-point pairing, you would have to take one earbud out and answer your phone the traditional way. But with multi-point pairing, you can simply tap on your earbud to answer, and you can immediately, after the phone call, switch back to the laptop seamlessly, which is great. The Samsungs don't have it, the Jabra Elite 75Ts do. So if you need multi-point pairing, the Jabras might be a better choice. If you need something a little more in-depth, you want to watch a review of how the Jabra Elite 75Ts compare to the Galaxy Buds Plus, click on this video over here. Now, the last point is gonna be a pretty major one for some people. The Galaxy Buds Plus app does not work on older iPhones, like for example, the iPhone 6s, the iPhone 6, those devices, forget it. You cannot get the app to work on them, even if the app's description in the App Store says that it does. So with the Galaxy Buds Plus, you're gonna be pretty much locked out of any sort of customizability options that you can possibly enjoy with other earbuds if you are still holding on to your iPhone 6, iPhone 6s. Now, all the not so positive things I've said about the Galaxy Buds Plus may or may not be a deal breaker for most of you, but to me, one thing's for sure. The Galaxy Buds Plus has pros that far outweigh the cons. And personally, at $150, this is the one to beat. I mean, it has pretty much become one of my main daily drivers. And this says a lot because I have a lot of truly wireless earbuds to choose from, yet I repeatedly keep picking these to go out with. But what about you guys? Do you feel the same way? Tell me in the comments section below if you agree with everything I said, or if there are some things which I failed to mention that you have experienced in your personal time with the Galaxy Buds Plus. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and please do check out my channel too, because I believe that I may have some videos that you'll be very interested in watching, like comparison videos between the Galaxy Buds Plus and some of the most popular truly wireless earbuds in the industry, the Sony WF-1000XM3, the Apple AirPods Pro, and the Jabra Elite 75T. So if you want to know how these earbuds compare to the Galaxy Buds Plus, check out my channel. Once again, my name is Aaron. You're watching Aaron's Wireless. If you like this video, please show that you like this video by punching that like button with a vengeance, Bruce Lee style, and sharing this video with your friends and family. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, and please ring the bell to join notification squad, because I upload new videos every single week, and this is the only way YouTube will notify you of new content from this channel. Once again, I'll see you again, bros and sisters, in the next one. If you're a humble person like me, this shirt is a great way to show your friends how humble you really are. And whenever you look in the mirror, to admire yourself of course, it will also help to remind you to always be humble. So guys, this is a pretty fun shirt to wear. You can check it out in the link below. It's available in t-shirt, tank top, and hoodie. Your purchase helps keep this channel going, and I appreciate your support, bros.